So I think one of the major keys to success for Home Instead is finding and identifying the right franchisees to either set up a business in their local area or take over a resale. You know, finding the right people who are bought into the values and the compassion of Home Instead and the importance of high quality care is really half of the battle. So I think that's one of the major keys to success in this franchise network. My favourite part about working with the Home Instead franchise network is having the chance to work with so many amazing people from all walks of life and all backgrounds that are connected with one unified mission to deliver exceptional care to older people in the UK.
So since Home Instead UK started in 2005, we've evolved in so many different ways. If you look at the network, we obviously had one business delivering high quality care. Now we've got over 265. We have got a much larger national office team to support our franchisees as well. When we're growing our franchisee network, we're also investing in our national office team. And then when we look at the clients and the service that we provide, our core has always been personal care and companionship care, but we've expanded and evolved as our clients' needs have as well. So all the way through from a few hours a day or perhaps a week through to live-in 24/7 care to make sure that our clients can stay at home for as long as they possibly need. A real standout achievement at my time at Home Instead has been us winning the Queen's Award, of course. We're the only care provider to have ever won that award. Another award that we've won is the Financial Times, and we were rated number 3 as the best employers. For us, looking at that list, it is full of massive brands, none of them in franchising, very few in care, and so to really trailblaze has just been incredible to be a part of and to at some point have kind of built together. I think just generally what we do, when I see a franchisee that I've brought on board coming up on stage to win an award or perhaps reach a certain milestone in their business, seeing all the clients' lives that we are changing across the UK has been a massive proud moment in my career as well. For me, probably the proudest moment personally is seeing my grandparents receive Home Instead care and go from something that is really poor in terms of care to then having something that is such reassurance for myself and my family to know that they're being cared for at the best possible level.
I've been with Home Instead now for 20 years all in all. Firstly, I was employed as the very first registered care manager, working directly with Trevor Brocklebank and Paul Eden. And then I bought a franchise in Southport and Formby along with my best friend Irene. My favourite memory of Home Instead, I have to say, would be taking on that very first client and very first, as they were, caregiver. So the client was a lady who had been diagnosed with terminal cancer, and she lived with her husband and he was caring for her round the clock. So she insisted that he get some help so that he could get a good night's sleep, and she just wanted somebody to read to her in bed overnight because she wasn't sleeping very well herself. So I'd just taken on a lovely lady whose name was Linda, and she agreed that she would love to go along to this lady, and she was, you know, had a collection of books and was very into literature herself. So we did the introduction and it went really well. The lady really enjoyed the care that she received, and it was like nothing that had been available at all in the, not just Chester and Wirral, but in the UK. So real companionship based care, not task-led. So I would say that is my favourite memory, and I'm so glad that Home Instead has held true to that focus of companionship. It really has made a difference.
So what I like most about being part of the Home Instead UK network is that it's a big network, it's very diverse, and at the moment it's actually very exciting because we are meeting more and more young people who have the energy to bring to the network and are changing in many ways how we operate. Having a very varied membership in the network is really, really important. We have people from all backgrounds and we can share with each other information and also fresh ideas. So it's, in my opinion, just one of the best networks I've ever seen.
I've got a really important message that I'd like to share with all my franchisees and all our partners at Home Instead. What we've achieved over the last 20 years is truly amazing. We've served so many clients, provided employment for so many care professionals, and made a huge difference in the sector in which we operate. It's a big thank you from me to all the hard work and dedication and support you've shown us at Home Instead over these last 20 years. And you know what? The next 20 years are going to be even more exciting, and there's so much more to do with so many more clients to serve. Thank you again.